we do something different with our 6 minutes. I'll make a few mentions before we start, but then I thought it would be good. We have our two senior clinicians here, Katie, who is Catherine Devlin, our senior speech pathologist on our healthcare implant program, and Carl Chase, who is our clinical lead. So Katie's a speechy, but she's an honorary audiologist. And so I thought I'll say a few things and then I'll open the floor to parents or so on who may have questions for our senior clinicians and wanted to ask some stuff, and we're available. If not, that means just we have an earlier lunch. I would just like to introduce our team a little bit, answer some frequently occurring questions, and then answer any questions that you may have. So I thought this picture is quite reflective sometimes of what happens in our clinics and how busy it is. I had to get them out here with toasted cheese sandwiches because they were all hiding in clinics doing work, but here they are, and we really are about the families. That is what we do. That is the only thing we do, is work with children in that capacity, and it's certainly our calling and our highest honour. We have the Children's Hearing Implant Program, which is the largest paediatric program in the state, and we're exceeding over 30 implants a year at the moment, and that includes cochlear implants of 2 manufacturers as well as bone-based devices. We are very proud of our team that work together, and so myself and Carl are 2 permanent staff members at PMH, but we're also supported by Rachel Clack and Pia Leaning, who's here today on a part-time basis. Katie, Karina are our speech pathologist on staff. I also want to mention some of our schedulers working behind the scenes, Tui and Samaya, and social work and psychology that we have readily available. And then our doctors, of course, Steve, Shian, Jeffrey, and Hannah North, who are a very valuable part of our team. We have the patient-assisted travel schema that has been really helpful in making sure that we access families that are isolated geographically, and to ensure that they have equivalent service to families living locally. We are holistic, we are unbiased, so we offer support across a range of communication modes, and we are a tertiary level service, which means that any advanced testing or specialist services are housed within the paediatric hospital. In November, we're going to be moving from our dilapidated building with the difficulty with parking. I don't know, anybody who's been to PMH knows that there's a gauntlet if you want to find parking, and that the parking gods need to bless you 3 times before you get anywhere close to the block. And we're very excited to say that the new hospital where we're moving to in November is going to have a lot of parking for parents. Yay! We don't know about staff parking yet, but we're living in hope. We're living in hope. And so we're very excited because we're going to have state-of-the-art facilities. We're going to have tele-audiology in all our audiology rooms, a full balance assessment capability, our implant and interview rooms, and even pill dispensing, they said, is going to happen with unmanned drones. So the hospital will have robots, which is very exciting. I'm trying hard to figure out how we can get a robot to audiology, but I haven't been successful yet. So that is planned for November of this year, and I just thought I'll show you some pictures of what it will look like. There will be walkways from Kings Park to the hospital for parents to access, and we're currently doing the outfit and the facilities planning with the project management team. So that's what that picture looks like from January the 27th. So it's all happening very fast. I'm here to invite you as parents to participate in some research that we got NPICS approval for a week ago. The project is called People, Not Ears, a critical inquiry into the caregiver experiences of the diagnosis of hearing loss. So we're very interested in hearing your stories and hearing how you experience the communication with the audiologist and how that has impacted on you. So towards this, I have some information on the research here, some participant information. if any of you interested, or you can think of anybody who's interested, please do not hesitate to come up and grab a sheet if you are interested. I also just want to mention Kerry, our private patient liaison officer, asked me to mention that we do offer, we are able to support any people with private medical insurance who wants to access the public service. We actually have a private liaison officer, and so there will be no gap payments whatsoever if you want to pursue your implant through us. And towards this, I actually have some brochures for you around our public and our private liaison and how that works. Also, what you get, thank you, is the toiletry bag, which I may have snuck out of the private liaison officer for people interested in getting a little toiletry bag. And you also get some support with food and so on at the hospital. So to close off, just a little quote about who we are. And if you guys have any questions to ask Carl and Katie and myself, we're here to answer. Thank you very much.